Let's see. Oh, and then so you guys left. You formed this firm, Fenway Strategies.
Yeah.
You know, how do you do that? Like, I mean, this was an administration that came in, you know, talking a lot about the corruption of Washington. I'm not suggesting you guys did anything corrupt, but also a lot of people have gone out. But also a lot of people then went out to the private sector. It's what political staffers do.
Yeah, right.
And how do you think about that?
You want to take corruption? I'll take corruption. Yeah.
Softball.
I mean, you know, we are lucky so far. We're a small firm. There's like the two of us, a third partner in LA, and we hired Jeff, who's here tonight. So we have been able to pick and choose like the clients we want. And, you know, we're working for an environmental, organization that's trying to stop, mine from going to Bristol Bay, working for a national service organization. But I think the important thing is, no one ever took a vow of poverty in the White House. No one ever said they would never again work in the private sector or make money. I think what the president campaigned against in 2007 was undue influence and undue access in Washington. And I think that the president has done a pretty good job of keeping that promise in comparison to other administrations. No administration's perfect. They haven't been either, but they've done a pretty good job. And so I think I separate that from like people going off and just making money.
I mean, what's your actual experience of that? Like, I think there's something on your website about helping with relationships with government. Like, I don't know, do you feel like people draw real lines when you approach them and they say, is this about a client? I mean, how does...
We do. I mean, we're very clear. We don't want to lobby, will not refuse to have any part of that. So it's honestly like almost...
And is that more than a technicality? Like often, I mean, there's obviously a huge spectrum here. But like, and is that we're not lobbying more than a technicality?
If I supervised 35 lobbyists that went and lobbied based on my direction, I think that's a technicality people have pointed to. I think when you are like writing speeches for the Gates Foundation, I don't know, there's a lot of lobbying there. That's not the revolving door that people are concerned about.
Yeah, it's weird. Even though we're in DC, we've done a lot of work kind of outside politics a little bit. So it's kind of getting people media attention and not so much influencing policy.
What's the secret to getting people media attention?
Doing things like this with you. So I don't know. It's harder. It's harder and harder. We tell our clients people only want to talk about politics and controversy. So it's tough.